what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys he knew, he made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Stand by, folks. A few days off, got a few bugs to work out. Almost there. Alright, folks, who's ready for the final 65 games? 2 games out of a wild card spot. Come on!
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today. O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, Philly magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the first game of a 3-game series against the Houston Astros at, what do they call this place these days? It was Enron Field, and then it was Minute Maid Park. I think it's Dakin Park. Air conditioners. Folks, we're at Dakin Park. Sounds different. I was afraid of that. Again, I had some mic issues. And I don't have a way to really track what I sound like unless I go in right now and listen to myself. Let's see. It's very low, isn't it? No, it's not all good, is it? Sounds very, very low. And hollow sounding.
It's not all good, is it?
Oh my God, I sound like, oh, this is terrible. Folks, I turned on my streaming software and I did a mic check and it was nothing. And then I fiddled around. I thought I saw the bar now moving and we're good, but it sounds effing terrible. It sounds absolutely terrible. Oh, it's beyond slightly echoey. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's very awful. Oh boy. Oh wait, let me turn this off. Hold on. Wait a minute. Have that. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Desktop audio, mic audio. Yeah, not low. I got you, folks. Hold on. Oh, for God's sakes. Does everything have to fall apart at the same damn time? Check. All right, I have to go over here now. Folks, stand by, please. All right, I have to go over here now. Folks, oh my stand God. By, please. That is unlistenable. Unlistenable. What can I do? I don't know. I'm trying to remember how I can kind of take away the audio channel and then add it back. I'm forgetting how to do that. Folks, we have a problem here. Why? I called the All-Star game. I never took more than, what, 2 days off? I didn't fiddle around with anything. There might have been a Windows update or something. I don't know why. Yeah, I can't call the game with audio like this, guys. I refuse. I have to have, it's the only requirement I have on an otherwise amateur channel, that everything else can look as amateur as it wants, but I want the microphone to be quality. And without that, I can't call the game. I can't. It's gonna just bug me too much. It sounds like the webcam, but it's not. I just did a check. Let me go back in and try and fiddle with some settings. It's just difficult to be on camera right now and do this. It's all very self-conscious feeling. And I'm not enjoying myself right now. Okay, so I'm going to try to switch to this microphone. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Go back. Go down here. This one. Check. Does that do anything? Check. Back over here. Does that do anything? No difference. Same. Okay. Because you got the settings like on your laptop for microphone settings, and then there's settings within the streaming software. And sometimes one thing is not set right, and it starts like a domino effect, and then you can't figure out where the origin, where things went wrong. God, no. Here's what. Okay, I'm gonna mute the track you're hearing now, and I'm gonna only open up the camera track, and this is what I'm gonna sound like, which should sound like crap, but maybe it's better. I'm currently using the camera mic right now. Let's take a listen. Currently using the camera mic right now. Let's take a listen. That's awful. Currently using the camera mic right now. Let's take a listen. That's awful. Recognizing my microphone, and I adjusted the settings to where I see the bar under the mic/auxiliary track now working, but it's really just still the camera mic, I guess. How does this happen? Folks, when's first pitch? Like 5 minutes? We're screwed. First 4-game win streak all season, All-Star break. Been waiting all week to watch the Orioles play again. And at the moment, I can't do it. Okay, sub count, logo, camera, in-game, scoreboard, ticker, scrolling text, background. Where is the audio track? I just want to trash this audio track and try to put a new one in there. Now I'm sweating my ass off. I can see the chat moving, and it's just making me more self-conscious. Oh, I hate this. Oh, by the way, brand new glasses, everybody. I was all set to talk about my glasses and all these other things I want to talk about. Can't. It's Danny, nothing got unset. Screenshot of all the settings you have as a reference. I would need 55 different screenshots opening up all these different options windows and things. Thanks for the suggestion, but it's not practical and not going to help me. But thanks. This is, I've been streaming now for what, 3.5 years, 2.5 on this channel. I've had microphone issues before. I'm just looking for a particular button that I feel like might help, but I can't find it. Oh, this is so unfortunate, folks. I don't know what to do. The game is about to start, and this audio is awful. I did read the first part. Screenshot, again, I can't screenshot 55 different windows with all the different settings. It's not just one special window with one special bar set to one special thing. It's more complex than that. And if I had 15 different screenshots of all these different settings to look at them later, I'd still need to spend a day figuring out what the hell I'm looking at. So no, it doesn't help. I promise. Okay? Thanks. That sounds good for now. Folks, I'm screwed. I'm really screwed right now. Sorry, Danny. It's just, I read what you said, dude. I addressed what you said. And you're basically telling me I don't have any comprehension skills. Not exactly helpful at the moment. Folks. Sorry. I apologize. I need to be put in a timeout. I'm all worked up to call this game, and I can't do it. First pitch is in a minute. Well, Chilo, it's good to see you, but unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to call the game tonight. I'm going to be spending the entire evening trying to fix this with no idea of, again, I've had issues before. Again, it doesn't really help to take screenshots. There's still steps. So you got to go here, and then you got to go there, and then you got to go there, and then you got to go there, and then you got to go there in a certain order. You feel me? Taking photos of all these different screens, it's not going to help me. I'll be just as confused and lost as I am right now. All right, I'm going to add audio input capture, create new. But how does that get rid of the other one? I guess I can just mute the other one. Okay, we'll try this. Device, Realtek audio. Okay, and where did that go? Did that open up a new mix? I don't see a new mix. See, this is the sort of thing I need to do offline where I can test and listen back and not be on the camera. Offline. Oh my God. Where I can test and listen. Oh my God. Hey everybody. Folks, please, pay attention. We've got baseball coming. Be sure to support your local team for the war effort. Save all your bacon grease. Folks, we have a double feature coming up. Am I supposed to talk like this? We have a double feature coming up. That's right. Look at those beautiful ladies there. Folks, you can take one home with you. Buy war bonds from the War Department. I don't know what to do. The game has started, hasn't it? This is awful. I can't call the game like this. I can't. Can I? Nobody would want to listen to this for 3 hours, right? Tell me you're not as crazy as I hope you're not. God, this is awful. Why? Why now? It's 0-1 on Gunnar Henderson. I can do it. Can I? Look, I've already yelled at somebody. I've already been a dick. I don't know how much more risk I want to take pissing you guys off. Gunnar made the first out, if that means anything. It's better than listening to the Astros. Folks, it sounds terrible. Astros. Folks, it sounds terrible. Hey, Adley Rutschman with a 1-1 count. And he just got hit by a pitch. These are my new glasses, by the way. This was supposed to be the big reveal for the new glasses. I guess I'm just going to sit here and I don't know. Yeah, let's take it over here at least. I just hit 5,300 subscribers. That number is probably going to go down tonight. Rutschman got hit by a pitch, folks. Taylor Ward at the plate. Takes high for ball one. Folks, 1 out, runner at first. Just getting started. And it sounds like an Edison cylinder. Watson, please, come into the room here. I need your assistance. There's a called strike to Ward. 1-1 on Ward. Folks, awful. I don't know what to do. And I don't know what to do. There's like 5 to 10 different things that could... What software am I working with? Danny? No offense, but I don't know if I want to interact with you on this. Things already got a little testy. What software for what? My streaming? It's OBS. It's the standard OBS studio. Pitch is outside. The count is 2-2. And again, this isn't the first time I've logged on, opened up the studio, and my mic just wasn't working. Or a different channel that was picking up my camera mic was working instead. And I've always worked it out. Swing and a miss. Taylor Ward strikes out on a 2-2 pitch. That's the second out of the inning. So this isn't my first rodeo, okay? Danny? Are you listening, Danny? But, I mean, if you want to attempt to troubleshoot on my behalf from 15,000 miles away through a chat, then by all means. Strike one to Pete Alonso. Alonso's hitting .252, 21 homers, 65 RBI. Should have been at the All-Star game. He got snubbed. 0-1 pitch hit right to shortstop, but it's bobbled there. However, Alonso, not too fleet of foot. The shortstop, Pena, able to recover and throw out the polar bear. The Orioles get a hit by pitch, a runner on base, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Orioles nothing, and the Astros are coming up. So what do I do here? Like, what are the numbers right now? Are there more than like 20 people here? If there are, why? How are there over 100 people here listening to my awful voice? Hey, folks, if you're here and the sound of my voice is bothering you, hit the like button before you leave. Otherwise, I will work on the audio issue between now and tomorrow's game, which, by the way, is late afternoon, 4:10 Eastern for tomorrow, Saturday baseball. Make less offensive comments. Danny, again, I apologize for blowing up on you. It's just like I said something, and then you kind of said something that basically made me think, well, you didn't hear me what I said. And that kind of, I'm already on the edge. At that voice volume, it's not so bad. Yeah, but it's just not acceptable going forward. I have to fix it. I come from a background where, sound quality has always been a very, high priority, if not the top priority. And if you're announcing a ball game, for God's sakes, it's got to sound normal. It's got to sound good. I run a really low budget operation over here, folks, but audio quality is on par with any other high budget channel you might find. That's the idea. All right, Jeremy Pena is going to lead off for the Astros. Dean Kremer is on the mound. I've not done my typical go over the lineups and everything else. We're just in the middle of this, folks. Oh, boy. You don't have to hit the like button, by the way. What's to like? Let's be honest. All right, here comes Pena versus Dean Kremer. Folks, the Orioles had an opportunity to skip Dino until the 5th start after this break. Basically, everybody could have kept their spot and just moved Dino to the back end of this rotation. Not that I think Kremer belongs in the doghouse. I just think of the 5 starters we have currently in this rotation, he's the least trustworthy at the moment. He gave up 4 home runs in what was his last start. Kind of got hammered. Didn't look too good. Meanwhile, Shane Baz, Trevor Rogers, Kyle Bradish, and Brandon Young, not going out there and putting up 7 innings and 2 runs or less every start, but they've been pretty consistent. I would have liked to have seen Kremer pushed back, but he's going to start the first game after the All-Star break, which means he'll pitch the second series on this road trip in Boston, another very important series, and he'll pitch the final game of that game 1 and game 6 of this road trip. Jeremy Pena, by the way, a count of 3 balls and a strike, and here is a foul ball. A foul ball on the left side. Perhaps I should be talking more like this with the audio quality. Folks, you let me know. Would you like me to call the game like this? Or should I just use my normal broadcast voice? I don't know. Payoff pitch. And that is low, ball 4. Dean Kremer walks the first batter he faces. And not only is that bad, it's compounded by the fact that the toughest bat in the order, Yordan Alvarez, this guy's flirting with a triple crown, the kind of numbers he's putting up. Now you put a runner on at first. The whole idea of this Astros lineup is to pitch around Alvarez every time you have a chance. But if you let that leadoff man on, you got a runner at first, nobody out. You basically got to pitch to Yordan. Sucks. And we've only got 1 lefty in our bullpen at the moment. Here's the first pitch to Alvarez. Well, I thought so. Now my game's frozen? Okay, I'm about to flip. I'm about to crash out. Now my game's frozen? What happened? What happened in 2 freaking days since the All-Star game? Come on. What are we doing now? What is it now? What now? I wish I didn't buy these new glasses. I've already taken them off, hoping that that'll help. Things were better when I was blind. What the hell? It's a count of a ball and 2 strikes in Yordan Alvarez. Folks, watch at your own risk or listen at your own risk because BW is frazzled right now. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's low, 2-2. Man, oh man, oh man. I know I've got people out there that are OBS like experts. In fact, there's a fellow by the name of, who's the guy that helped me out with? Yordan lifts off to left center field. That ball's deep. That ball's off the wall for extra bases. Taylor Ward fumbling around. Pena will score standing. It's a RBI double for Yordan. 1-0 Houston, and there you go. Kremer walks the leadoff man. He can't pitch around Yordan. He nearly goes yard. He hits a extra base hit. Houston's on the board just like that. Still nobody out. Can't walk the leadoff man. And why is Kremer the guy on the... I don't get it. And why is Kobe Mayo in the lineup facing a right-hander? Playing defense at third base. Why is he in there? We know that Mayo versus righties can't hit, and we know he can't field against anybody. So he's going to hurt this team in this lineup. It's a swing and a miss. Who's that? Paredes? Oh, I'm so upset. Well, I was blind in one eye for about 5 months, Christopher. That helps. And no, I didn't want that. Here's a ball hit to right. That's down for a single. Yordan will stop at third base. And Kremer is yet to record an out. This is setting up to be a disaster. Start warming up the bullpen. They're not going to warm up the bullpen 3 batters in, Chilo. He may not have it, but they're not going to. Dude. Never in the history of Major League Baseball has anyone gotten somebody up in the pen after 3 batters. Maybe in the playoffs, if somebody gave up back-to-back-to-back home runs to start the game, maybe. But we get it. Dino doesn't look sharp. I don't know, Tremella. I'm working on it, but thanks. There you go. All right. The batter is Christian Walker. First and third, nobody out. 1-0 Houston. All right, tell me this. Do these sound effects sound like they normally sound? Is this all normal sounding? It's just me that sounds awful, right?
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Check, check. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone here. Hold the frickin' phone. Audio. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. All right. Why didn't I see that the first time? All right, hold on. Does this sound any better? Does this sound any better? Hold on. Does this sound any better? No. Does this sound any better? No, does this sound any better? No. Does this sound any better? Does this sound any better? No. Is this it? Does this sound? This is that Rubik's Cube joke from UHF. Is this it? First and third. Hold on. I gotta bump up this audio. Hold on. Hold on. I might have figured something out. It's gonna take me a minute. Just hold the hell on. Something was hiding here. But just open it then. Oh, I'm gonna. Okay. Real tech. Let's try this. Is this it? Is this it? Hello, hello. Is this it? Is this it? Hello, hello. It's still hollow as hell. Is this it? Is this it? Hello, hello. It's still... folks, it's first and third with one out. Christian Walker made an out. Sorry about that. It's now Jose Altuve at the plate. Walker had struck out. Altuve looks at a strike, and the count on him is 2-1. How can you even follow what I'm doing? I can't follow what I'm doing. All right, so I muted that. There's a strike. It's 2-2 on Altuve. The sound effects are weird too. Oh boy. 2-2 pitch outside, full count to Altuve. Yeah, we need a double out. I need a double shot of something. Advanced audio properties. Check, check, check. BW, that's my name. This is a ball hit to short. Gunner to second for one. Holiday to first. Two, a double play. It may sound like crap, but man, we needed that. Inning over. Oh, that's weird. So wait a minute. The sound effects are playing through this. Oh, this is all kinds of screwed up. Okay, this is all kinds of screwed up. How do I get rid of this entirely? God, this is so frustrating. Folks, it's 1-0 after one inning. Nothing is default, Gary, because everything's been customized to be what it is. It took a long time to get it to where it is. To go back to default would undo a whole lot of other stuff. There's no just default one particular thing. You know what I need? I need somebody that actually knows what to do instead of folks who thank you for, caring, but instead of folks just throwing out ideas. I just need somebody that knows what to do. Because the last thing I want to do is take somebody's just out of thin air idea, go in there and start fiddling with crap, and make it even more irreversible than it already is. You feel me? I need a person that knows what to do with this. Okay? Yeah, that is a possibility, Matt. Possibility. Listen to that nonsense. I'm going to spend all day. I'll get it, folks. It's just what I need to do is what I've done before, which is not be streaming, not be live on camera, and sit here and fiddle with all the settings until it works. Just keep testing and testing until I get it. But I can't do that right now. Sammy Basayo was at the plate. Lambert is the pitcher tonight. Sammy with a swing and a miss. It's no balls and 2 strikes on Basayo. And make it 3 strikes. Lambert. Peter Lambert strikes out Sammy. 1 down in the 2nd inning. However, if you were to go back to the last game you recorded and look at, how am I looking at the settings from the last game, Gary? Again, I can't do it. I can't even try to refrain from being calm about this discussion. How do I look? I can go back and watch the game. How am I supposed to go back and look at the settings? And what would change if I haven't touched anything since that last game, which was the All-Star game Tuesday night? If I haven't touched anything since then, what is there to look at? Again, can I just go ahead and rely on somebody that might actually have an answer rather than just throw out suggestions? Again, I appreciate the suggestions, but if you don't actually know what to do, you probably shouldn't be giving me advice on what to do, because it might make it worse, okay? The count is 2-2. And if I talk any more about this, I'm going to lose you guys. Gary says done, goodbye. Okay, Gary. See, now Gary's pissed at me. Again, don't give me suggestions if you don't know. That's all. And then maybe I don't. Why so mad? Be in my shoes, Pete. Oh, it's you. Hey, why are you Yankees so awful, buddy? See you later. That was great. Yeah, you see, I get mad at my stuff not working. I don't get mad at you. But what did you have to do? Wait 9 months for something like this to happen? Well, you had your 5 seconds in the sun, my friend. I hope you enjoyed it. Dylan Beavers just struck out. There are 2 outs in the inning, folks. Sammy and Beavers striking out. And the batter is Colton Cowser. And Cowser is already behind in the count. 0-1, foul ball. That was a great new fresh account you made for yourself there, pal. Pete Crow Armstrong. It's hilarious. Who's next? Andre Dawson -Y3P. Pitch outside, 1-2 the count on Cowser. Good to know, Chilo. Appreciate it. Here's a ball hit to second base. Altuve will handle it, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. 1-0 Houston. Pardon me while I try to collect whatever sanity I might still have left. Thanks.
check, 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 check. I'm sure it sounds the same. I'm sure it sounds the same.
Check, 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 check.
No, it
check.
doesn't.
I'm sure it sounds the same. I'm
Hey!
sure it sounds the same. Check, 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 check.
No, it
check.
doesn't.
I'm sure it sounds the same.
Hey!
Check, check, check.
Hey, woo, doggy. Hey, Gary, get your ass back over here. I'm sorry, dude. Again, let BW cook. Let BW cook, all right? I think the lesson going forward is just let me figure it out or give me somebody that knows what the hell they're talking about, okay? We good? Damn. God damn. Sorry, folks, but if you were in my shoes, you're sitting here, you're surrounded by all this equipment, the number one thing that you need to work isn't working. You got a live audience. Like, you feel like you're surrounded in the middle of a plaza with people just screaming at you to do this, do that. All right? So, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I crashed out. If Gary's around, I'm particularly sorry to Gary. Also, Danny the K, okay? You guys in particular, I'm sorry, all right? But you got to understand. Yeah, cooler heads prevail, and I guess my head just wasn't cool enough to handle you guys throwing out, like, again, advice that, by the way, none of it helped. Just so you know, none of it helped. I figured it out. All right, folks, we are in the bottom of the second inning. There's a full count on Lamont Wade Jr. and a ground ball up the first base line foul. Makes it still a full count. Good grief. All right, let me just check on this voice again. Good grief. All right, let me just check on this voice. That is the voice of a man. Another payoff pitch. High, that's ball 4. Kremer has walked the leadoff man in another inning. This guy is really incompetent, and this guy is really off my channel. See you later. It's been fun. Yep, hopefully you are. Why wouldn't you be? Oh, you mean Shirley. I thought this guy was following up. Yeah, folks, if you want to pile on and leave the channel, go ahead. Do I look like I'm in the mood? Want to know the count now on Cam Smith. It is Cam, all right? I get him confused with Cade Smith, the relief pitcher from the Guardians. Make it 1-1 now on Cam Smith, the Astros right fielder. He's hitting .218 right now. I bet Control-Alt-Delete is what fixed it. No, I never pressed Control-Alt-Delete. I switched to a microphone that... Why do you guys don't even want to know? It worked. I had to run through all these different options. I finally found the one that worked. Can we please move on now? Great. 1-2 the count. The first half hour of this call tonight will be fun to go back and listen to, I'm sure. Up and in on Smith. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Did he turn his mic on? More graded. Thanks, guys. I know where not to go for troubleshooting help next time around. Thanks, everybody. All right, here comes 2-2 pitch. Left side foul. We'll do it again. God, it was traumatic. I'm sitting here feeling PTSD, if you want to be honest. It was not fun. Body temperature's up, blood's boiling, I'm shaking. in the dirt. The count is full. There goes the runner. Throw down to second base is late. So it's a wild pitch. And now that leadoff walk is at second base. They are trolling, are they? I don't know, Shirley. That feels like a troll comment in itself. They're trolling you. Ha 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 ha. But that's not a trolling comment? Okay. Lamont Wade Jr. is now at second base. Takes away the conventional double play ball. Nobody out. The umpires are getting together about something. Looks like the tag on the sleeve, the left sleeve of Wade Jr. does not... Well, I mean, if the Orioles are challenging, we might have touched his sleeve before his right foot hits the bag. We're looking at a replay right now, frame by frame, and it looks like there's one or two frames where he might be out. Call's overturned. Wade Jr. is out. Trying to take second base on what would have been a wild pitch. Take that away as well. It was a mildly wild pitch. Mild enough to where Rutschman could collect, throw down a second, and nail the base runner. The Astros run themselves into an out. One away, full count on the batter. Is it still Cam Smith? Still Cam Smith. Hey, Rhino, you should have been here 20 minutes ago. I was running a show about as well as our buddy. Yeah! Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Smith strikes out. And after what appeared to be a runner at second, nobody out. Now it's 2 down, bases empty. Folks, I like it.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Now I'm ahead of Phantoms TV. You never know, folks. You never know what's going to happen. Here's a breaking ball to the next batter outside ball one. This is Spence. Who is this guy? Spence. Give me a first name. Who are you? Lucas Spence. Is he making his major league debut right here? I think he is. Folks, there are no numbers on this guy. 23-year-old left-handed batter, outfielder, apparently making his major league debut right now at the plate. Takes up and away. The count to Spence is a ball and a strike. I know nothing of Spence, but I'll pretend like I do. He's from Chicago Heights, Illinois. Oh, a backdoor breaking ball and a beauty from Kremer. Caught the outside edge for a strike. 1-2 the count. Lucas Spence. 2 strikes, 2 out. The pitch, low and in, 2-2. Oh my God, that first half hour of this stream tonight was awful. Absolutely awful. And again, I'm sorry, folks. Don't hit the like button tonight. Don't subscribe. Don't help the channel in any which way. Not until I've earned it. I lost it tonight. Just for future reference, if there's one thing about my channel that I'm super sensitive about, it's audio quality. Like if I don't have that, I'm wasting your time and I'm wasting my time. And I don't handle it well, as you could see. Spence fouls off this pitch. It's a full count, 2 down, bases empty. Did you take a screenshot? Yeah, everyone take a screenshot of all of my faces I made, everything. Take a bunch of screenshots. Another foul ball. Spence, in his first major league at bat, is battling with Dean Kremer. He's seen at least 7 pitches by now. And that is ball 4. Dean Kremer has got command issues tonight. He walked the leadoff batter in the first. He did it again here. We got lucky because that batter tried to take second on a ball in the dirt. We threw him out. And now we've walked another guy, a guy taking his first major league at bat. And there's the crowd here to witness it, I'm sure. They just cut away. I'm watching the Astros coverage, by the way. Here's the number 9 batter. It is Christian Vasquez, veteran catcher. And strike 1 to Vasquez. Vasquez was with Boston, among other places. There's a foul ball. It's 0-2. One more strike ends the inning. Folks, Rising Rhino, you still here, buddy? Folks, be sure to check out Rising Rhino's YouTube channel. He does play-by-play, does a great job, and knows how to maintain his composure, unlike yours truly. Pitch low and away, 2-2 the count. Whenever you tune in to Rhino, folks, it's always a good time. There's a pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2 on Vasquez. Anybody hear anything? Somebody hear something? Spence batting .269 in 44 games at AA and .249 in 17 games at AAA. Well, it sounds like they want to fast track him to the bigs. Must be a pretty big prospect. Shows how much I know about anything outside of our own team. Very little. My goodness, Kramer's gone full to Christian Vasquez. It's the number 9 hitting backup veteran catcher, who I think his best offensive season is hitting like .220 with 5 homers. Get him out. Payoff pitch. Runner will be off from first. And a foul ball. My goodness, Dino. We're up to 52 pitches here in the second inning. 52 pitches in the second inning. He's doing play-by-play with another streamer? Can you give me that channel name in our Discord, my friend? Here comes another 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Vasquez strikes out. The inning is finally over. Kremer throws 53 pitches to get through 2 innings. Somehow, just the 1 run. And yeah, was there ever a mound visit during all that? I don't know.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, so there's a budding relationship going on there, huh, Rhino? A budding relationship. Well, folks, you'll have to wait for me to take a look into this. All right, so he canceled his game in order to co-call that game? Oh, wait, no. What? It's called Continuation of White Sox Coverage. That's the name of your event? The name of your event is Continuation of White Sox Coverage. Okay, let's take a look.
Mako is ready. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Teal is gone.
2 down in the inning. So you pass up Grichuk, the right-hander, to get to Teal, the lefty, and sometimes that result happens.
So he's doing the game he wants to do. Wait, the Mets are off tonight, right? That's right. The Mets and the Phillies were like the only game on last night. So now they have off tonight. And so the Mets guy is just doing a random game. I guess, I don't know. This is interesting. By the way, folks, we are rooting for the White Sox. They have an 8-2 lead on the Toronto Blue Jays at the moment. He posted a test stream. Getting over my fear test? Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, folks, listen. Everybody listen up. Again, number one thing, I'm very sorry. I apologize. Give me this camera. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec, everybody. Hey, here's a ground ball, base hit up the middle, first pitch of the inning. The Orioles, Kobe Mayo, got a base hit off a right-hander. Folks, alert the media. Kobe Mayo has a base hit off a right-handed pitcher. What is going on? Here's Jackson Holliday. We are living in the upside down, folks. Holliday takes called strike one. Folks, Mayo with a leadoff single against Lambert. That's the tying run out there. And Holliday fouls one straight back to make it 0-2. Folks, again, you don't have to hit the like button tonight, but we are 20 away from 100. Just saying. Come on. Why am I not wearing... I'm so used to not wearing my glasses. I keep forgetting. Oh my God, I can see. Okay. Pitch fouled away by Holliday. Folks, it's my new glasses, by the way. About 2 weeks in the making. Special lenses imported from Japan. I said I want the best scratch-proof lenses money can buy. And, folks, you're looking at them. That pitch over the plate but low. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Holliday. I mean, there's really nothing. The only thing kind of special about these glasses are the sides. I don't know if you can pick it up, but they're kind of like gold-plated. I thought they looked kind of cool. Holliday struck out, folks. It's hard to find a pair of glasses that I like. Wait a minute. I don't hit that button when we strike out. Holliday struck out. Yeah, I got to find a pair I like, a pair that feels right on my face, especially because I have a large skull. Most of these glasses pinch too much. These don't seem to pinch. Make me look smarter. Okay. You know what? Gunner takes low for ball one. Folks.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
I thought this was the Charm City chat. I thought our chat had the reputation of being charming. Unless it's toward your humble host. There's a called strike, 1-1 on Gunner. Mayo's at first base. There's 1 out. But yeah, I like the gold thing. But the one thing I didn't realize until I brought these puppies home is that there's a check on the runner at first. I don't know how well you can see this, but this part of the glasses right here, you know, where you have to bend it closed, it's very, very flimsy. I don't know how well you can tell. But it's like they sacrificed practical, like, well-built This ball's lifted into right center. It's going to hang up there and be caught in center field. Gunnar has made the second out. Mayo is back to first. Spence with the catch in center. So, yeah, these glasses, they look like they're being held together with a paper clip. And I'm worried that that's going to make these not last too long. But, hey, you don't have a whole lot of choice when 75% of all glasses are too small for your frickin' head. There goes the runner. Throw down. What is Mayo doing? I don't know, but the ball's loose. Mayo, keep contact with that bag, buddy. Mayo barely holding on to the bag with his toe. He was out by a mile if the receiver of the throw from the catcher, Pena here, can collect this ball. It took a short hop right at the ground where the glove was waiting for it, and he couldn't hold on to it. Had he done so, Mayo would have been out. Instead, the inning continues with 2 down and a runner now at second base, and the count now is 2-0 on Adley Rutschman. Folks,
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
there was a lot of explaining going on in there. But here's the deal. A base hit should tie the ball game. That's a called strike. On the outside edge, it's 2-1. A hit to the outfield, I should say. Infield hit, not going to do it. Runner at second. All right. I look spiffy. Thank you, Froggy. Thank you, Phantom. All right, it's nice to be given a compliment. Again, it's been a rough start to the day. Pitch in the dirt, 3-1. Folks, how about a bugle? It's been a while. I can feel my blood pressure starting to normalize. How about a nice game-tying hit? Hard hit ball foul. Rutschman out in front of a changeup from Lambert. Still 3-2. Folks, Rhino's got to go. And yeah, I'm going to have to check in on that channel here periodically. But thanks for the tip, Rhino. Rising Rhino, everybody. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. Rutschman will take first base via the walk.
I'm walking here.
Taylor Ward coming up in a big RBI spot and hitting third in the order these days. Ward needs to start driving in some runs.
Taylor?
This is where we need you the most, Mr. Ward. If you don't do anything, we leave 2 men on base, and the big batters will lead off the next inning. If you do something, we at least tie it, plus extend the inning for those big batters. It's a huge moment. Come on, Taylor Ward. What do you got? 1-0 Astros. We're in the top of the third. First and second for the Orioles. 2 down. First pitch outside by half a foot to Taylor Ward. Come on, people. Come on. The 1-0. That is low. 2-0. Folks, I do have to make an announcement that affects approximately 2 people out there, but it does need to be mentioned. I hope to remember to bring it up after this moment in the ballgame. That is in the dirt, folks. It is 3-0 with Alonso on deck. Lambert struggling. Let's see if Ward takes all the way. Catcher setting up outside. That pitch is in there. A certain strike. 3-1 the count. Time for the money pitch. Come on. What do we got? First and second. 3-1 the count. Pitch. That is low. That is ball 4. Load them up for the polar bear.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Come on. We need some help here, folks.
A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs.
Check, check, check. No, I should be here. Can you hear me, folks? Can you hear me right now? Can you folks hear me? Okay. Good grief. You guys are scaring the hell out of me. 2-2 on Alonso. The pitch. Fouled back. We'll do it again. Come on, folks. Oh, God. What are we in the third inning? I'm about to have a coronary. This is too much stress. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out with the bases loaded. Pete Alonso. The pitch. That's very high. Throw down to first, and wow, that was close. Taylor Ward barely back to first. The Astros say, wait a minute, we want to get on the phone about it. Vasquez threw a strike, the Astros catcher, after this pitch. It was a pitch that was head high, so he was up and ready to throw. Ward barely back in there. It's a full count on Alonso. Vasquez made a fist pump like he thought he got Ward. They are oh, you know what? The glove missed the tag. Walker missed the tag. He had a chance. Folks, we've got a full count, bases loaded. 2 down. The pitch. Inside. Wait, did he call a strike or are they calling for an appeal? Okay, the call is ball 4 and that ties the game. The Astros are challenging this pitch. And they are wrong. They are dead wrong. Ball 4 and a run scores to tie the ball game. That pitch missed by 2.5 inches. And the bases are still loaded.
It's magic. You know.
It's Samuel Basayo, first pitch. He hits one high in the air, but it's a shallow fly ball in center field, and the inning is over. Sammy, one pitch, pops out with the bases loaded. If you're going to put it in play on the first pitch with the bases loaded and you're our slugger, you got to do better than that. But Houston gifted us a run here. I mean, they wrapped it up in a box with some pretty wrapping paper and a nice, cute little ribbon and said, here, Baltimore, tie up the ball game. Folks, we're tied at 1 going into the bottom of the third. 6 likes from 100, folks. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you got here in the last 25 minutes. If you're here from the beginning, I understand if you don't like it. But hey, yeah, good stuff. Be right back. Thanks. What a start to the night. Good grief.
Strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! No! 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 It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore.
Folks, it's the bottom of the third inning, and it's the top of the order coming up for the Astros. Dean Kremer facing Jeremy Pena. He walked him in the bottom of the first batter of the night for Houston. And now he's swinging at the first pitch here, and he's going to dunk one into center field for a leadoff single. Kremer has let the leadoff man on base in all 3 innings tonight. It took him 53 pitches to get through 2 innings. And now, again, with a runner at first and nobody out, he's got to face Yordan Alvarez, who's already delivered with an RBI double. He's hitting .320 on the season. He's got over 30 home runs. And for the second time, no choice but to pitch to him. Dino, first pitch curveball for a strike. Yordan not interested, did not offer at all. 0-1. Next pitch. That one looked like a strike to the last second. It dropped a bit. We didn't challenge that, did we? Why is the umpire coming out? That's not a strike. Splitter low. Are we with both teams with one challenge right now? The Astros game does not show you the challenges left. I think it's 1 apiece now, right? Here comes a throw to first base. Pena's back. Be back on the camera there in a moment, folks. Stand by. Over 100 likes. Thanks so much for that, folks. Honestly, thanks so much for that.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Pitch fouled back. 2 strikes on Yordan. Keep it in the yard, Dino. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High pitch. Straight out of the hand of Dino. 2-2 the count. We need a ground ball here, if possible. Hit under 105 miles an hour, if possible. Dino steps off the rubber and will reset. Folks, 1-1 ball game. First game after the All-Star break. The Orioles come in with a 4-game win streak, their longest of the season. That's a line drive base hit in the right field, and Pena's going to make it to third base easily. And now Houston have first and third with nobody out. Now that we're, 9, 10, 11, now that we're 12 batters into the game instead of 3, yeah, it's now time to maybe think about getting Albert up. Dino doesn't have it tonight. He doesn't. It's just too many pitches to get outs. And he's not getting out the big bats either. I don't trust him to face Jordan a third time around, that's for sure. We're only in the 3rd inning. It's Isaac Paredes, who's already got a single. Currently hitting .258. And that is a deep foul ball into the upper deck down the left field corner. My goodness. It's a short porch to left. Those Crawford boxes here in Houston. Cheapest left field home runs you can find in baseball. Here's a inside-out swing, foul ball, right side. 0-2 to Paredes. The top of this Astro order at the moment is 4 for 4 with a walk. So again, do I trust Dino to make it through this lineup? Do I trust him once they get back to this lineup again, top of the order? No. Maybe you can squeeze another inning out of him, but I would say, yeah, it's time to think about a guy like Albert. Pitch fouled away on 0-2. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm not in charge of this team and understand the routines of the pitchers in our rotation or whatever, but it feels like if you have time off from Sunday afternoon till Friday night, here's a fly ball to right field. Runner's going to tag. It's a deep fly ball, so Pena's going to score standing on a sacrifice fly by Isaac Paredes. And the Astros are back ahead now, 2-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Only 1 out with Jordan still over at first base. 2-1 Houston. It just feels like the Orioles had an opportunity. And again, not that I'm trying to dunk on Dean Kremer, but I think, you tell me, folks, Shane Baz, Trevor Rogers, Brandon Young, Kyle Bradish. Don't all 4 of those sound like a more appealing choice than Dean Kremer if you had your choice? And it feels like the Orioles had a choice to bump Kremer. You know, he could have thrown like a side session or whatever. We could have made it work. Bumped him till the 5th game after the All-Star break. And now he's pitching game 1 of this series and game 3 of the Boston series. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1 on Christian Walker. Our bullpen's already iffy at best. We're down to 1 lefty there. We've lost our closer there. So, to me, you would line up your 4 pitchers that are getting you as deep into the game as you can for as You know what I'm saying? Rogers, Bradish, Young, and Boz should have pitched the first four games out of this break. Whatever order would have made sense. There's only one thing you had to move, and that was Dino. Tell me I'm talking nuts, folks. I know it's just a 2-1 ball game right now. Dino might wind up pitching okay, but I just don't see with the pitch count right now how he's going to even get through 5 innings. There's a swing and a miss. There you go. A strikeout of Christian Walker.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
The spreadsheet said start Kremer. Yeah. Here's Jose Altuve. First pitch to him is outside by about half a foot. Again, I mean, Kramer's just falling behind everybody. Every count seems to go full. He's lucky the score is what it is. There's a strike. That one just kissing the outside edge. 1-1 on Altuve. He's, by the way, only hitting .234 at this stage of the season. Altuve, a certain Hall of Famer. Honestly, for the position, might be one of the best to ever do it in my lifetime. I'm thinking about the best second baseman I've seen in my time. Altuve's got to be up there, right? Hell of a career. For a guy his size, too. Makes it all the more special. That ball's lifted to center field and deep. Going back onto the edge of the warning track. Altuve gave it a ride, but it's finally caught out there by Cowser. Deep into center field. Folks, good thing Altuve didn't pull it, or we'd be in trouble. But as it is, we are back to being behind. A run comes in to score on a sac fly by Isaac Paredes at the end of 3. It's the Astros 2 and the Orioles 1. Am I sounding better? Well, I'm feeling worse. You know, it could be a lot worse. Yeah, could be a lot worse than it is right now. That's a good thing. Then again, the guy we're facing, both pitchers have given up 3 walks while striking out 4 through 3 innings. The difference is Kramer's given up 4 hits. Lambert's given up just the 1 hit. We have 1 hit off the guy in 3 innings. And that 1 hit was Kobe Mayo, which makes it all the more like WTF. I tell you, this team. Folks, give me a sec. I'll be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Folks, it's 0-2 on Dylan Beavers already. Just swung and missed at strike 2. We are in the top of the 4th now, 2-1 Houston. And even though they both are likely long gone, and even though I've said it several times already, I do want to apologize. I just wish that I knew that they were here to receive it. I mean, I guess they could be here and just not in the mood to say, no problem, BW, and they're very much in their right to say, screw you, I'm not going to respond. But that microphone issue there, and who knows if there's going to be another, I don't know. But the point is, I lost my cool, and, it was just there's no excuse, but it was made worse, I think, because just situationally, like, I was just very much geared up to call the game after the time off. If you were on my Discord, I was sitting there writing chapters about just everything leading up into this ball game. And to sit down and have a microphone issue, that's a swing and a miss, folks. We have a strikeout here to begin our fourth inning at the plate. It is Beavers striking out. That's his second strikeout tonight. So here's Colton Cowser. And a breaking ball drops in there for a strike. So, I'm not doing this just to, like, try and, put out the flames of, like, whatever with the rest of you guys. I mean, you guys saw my behavior. I'll leave it up to you how to judge me or be critical of it, and I think you're in your right to be so, or say it happens and we can move on, and hopefully that's going to be more the way you look at it. Here's a ball hit in the right field, a base hit for Cowser. Nice to see Cowser getting a hit. A one-out single, tying run on for the Orioles. That'll bring up Mayo for the second time. So, folks, we're going to enjoy the rest of the ball game, hopefully. Depends on how our team plays, I guess. But I had to address, and I feel just stress my sincerest apologies for losing my cool, particularly to Gary Reebok and Danny the K. Again, I could explain why it happened, but at the end of the day, doesn't matter. Got to be cool, and I wasn't, and I'm sorry. I hope you guys find your way back and continue to be a part of the Charm City chat, the community here. Don't let my shitty behavior keep you from, hanging out with the rest of the peeps we got here. They're good peeps. All right, folks. Again, I'm still going to be not happy with myself about it for some amount of time. It doesn't just instantly go away with a statement like that, but that is the statement, and we got a ball game to cover here. Here's 1 out and a 1-1 pitch. It's a swing and a miss by Mayo. The count is 1-2. Runner at first for the Orioles. Folks, I'm back.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
I'm back. I'm a very imperfect person, aren't I? My goodness. 1-2 on Mayo with a runner at first. How many times have I said it? I don't know. I feel like a robot right now. Pitch is swung on and missed. A sweeper that broke a couple inches outside, and that's the second out. Another strikeout for Lambert. I mean, I like to poke fun at this other guy's channel. Maybe I need to look at myself in the mirror, realize, hey, buddy, glass houses, throwing stones and what have you. Cowser is checked on by Lambert. He's back safe at first. There's 2 down with Jackson Holiday at the plate now. He struck out first time. Lambert with half a dozen strikeouts with 2 out in the 4th. Holiday fouls one back late on the heater. All right. I will take the complete lack of any acknowledgement of what I just said from the chat as a we're all good. You may go back to talking about the game and stuff. Hi everybody. Did I do more harm than good with that? I don't know. Oh God. This job isn't for everybody. Here's a check on Cowser. That was relatively close over there, but he's back. 2 strikes and 2 out. Would be nice to get Cowser to second so that a hit by Holiday could tie the ball game. The 0-2 to Holiday. There goes Cowser in the vacant hole left on the left side. Pena going to cover on a throw down to Cowser. And folks, that's old school baseball. You send the runner, you open up a hole. Holiday finds it on the left side. And Cowser books it over to third base. First and third for the Orioles with 2 down. And back to the top of the order, folks. Gunnar, can you deliver? Come on. Come on. First pitch is off the plate by a foot, folks. Come on. Appreciate it, Froggy. Gunnar fouls it back. The count is even up at a ball and a strike. Folks, if we're going to do this in the second half, Gunnar has got to come through in situations like this. The 1-1. Gunnar chases a high heater. It is 2 strikes, and I don't care. Let's go. Come on, Gunnar. Come on, buddy. I hear you, KPK, but if you're alone in your car, you're allowed to snap. You understand the situation and your surroundings. I need to understand that I'm broadcasting, and I can't be doing that. I mean, ideally, I catch something wrong, and I do check everything. It's like the mic is the last thing I check before I go on the air because it's the least, like, fiddled with thing. It's the least changed variable thing. There's a swing and a miss. Gunnar strikes out in a big spot.
Stop it all.
The Orioles tried to rally there with the bottom of the order, setting things up first and third, but Gunnar can't drive them in. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 2-1 Houston. Right. So yeah, the point is I got to know my surroundings, and ideally, if I know something is wrong, technically, I'm going to find it before I go on stream, and I'm going to fix it off stream. But this was a situation where it's like 3 minutes before going on the air. I test the mic. It's not working. I don't have enough time to figure it out before, the start time comes. And I'm trying to figure it out. while I'm streaming. I should have known that that's just a bad idea. I guess if it happens again like that, I need to, I don't know, write a message in the chat saying I'm going to end this stream and start another one whenever I figure out the audio issue or something. Or maybe I just need to not look at the chat. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever it is that I should be doing, it's something that wasn't what I did. So I'll try something different. And hopefully it'll be better than that. My goodness. Again, I'm the one to blame, but I feel post-trauma stress about all that. That was really not fun. And I feel like part of my process of dealing with it is just being as upfront about it and talking about it on the mic right now. Like, address the elephant in the room of my mind, you know? I promise. We're moving on. Folks, here we go. More baseball. It's the bottom of the fourth. And it's the bottom part of the order. Dean Kremer needs a nice 1-2-3 inning, but it's ball one here to Lamont Wade Jr. And the second pitch went about 55 feet. Ball two. Not looking good for Dino tonight. By the way, Cade Povich, you want to kill a couple of birds. I mean, we haven't talked about anything because of that stuff that happened up top, but we did call up, what's his face? A right-handed pitcher from the Pirates we just acquired in a trade for cash. He's on the roster right now in the bullpen. Here's the 2-1 to Lamont Wade Jr. That's low. It's 3-1. But Cade Povich, you know, he went down with an injury. He was rehabbing, and that rehab came to an end right around the same time Kremer's did. Kremer got the call up. Povich stays down, but we need a lefty in this bullpen right now until we go out and get one. I feel like Cade Povich should be in the pen, or if Kremer really stinks it up here. Here's a comebacker to Dino. He's going to underhand it to first for the first out. I mean, again, he's given up 2 runs, but it's just, yeah, a little bit iffy. Maybe he'll settle down here. Maybe I can. All I'm saying is Cade Povich, in some capacity, whether it's replacing Kremer in the rotation or just giving him a bullpen slot, feel like he should be on this roster right now. Need another lefty, preferably in the pen. I want Dino to figure it out, and I want an extra lefty in the pen. An 0-1 pitch to Cam Smith. There's a swing and a miss. It's 0-2. He's given up 10 runs in 7 innings so far in July. That's unfortunate. Maybe they should consider trying him out of the pen in AAA now. I mean, he's still starting down there, right? There's a swing and a miss.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Matt, has there been a mound visit for the Orioles yet tonight? 80 pitches into Kremer's start. What's your operating software, and can you take a picture of it? Oh, God. I'm so embarrassed, guys. I'm so embarrassed. I'm going to have to, because I have that... I love cringe humor. I have a morbid curiosity about me. And I'm sort of self-loathing. So when you add all those things up, I will have to go back and witness that opening half hour of the stream. Here's a ground ball to second base. One nice hop to Holiday, throw to first in time, and the inning is over. Kremer gets what he needs. A nice quick inning of work. Here in the fourth, we go to the fifth inning. 2-1 Houston. All right. Just get drunk. Is that the idea? Sorry, just missed that. Yeah, still starting. Yeah, Phantom. So yeah, let's try something that might help Cade and help us all at once. If he's struggling starting at AAA, and we need a lefty helping us out in the pen one inning at a time, or maybe he could be that sort of lefty like a Dietrich Enns that can give you like an inning and 2/3, a little extra stamina there than your average middle reliever. Then it seems like now would be a good time to try. I mean, look, he's had a fair amount of opportunity to establish as a starter in the bigs, I would say. At this stage, he's had a fair amount. I was on the Povich bandwagon when he got his first call up. I wanted him to be a starter. I wanted them to give him a good shot. But I think like he's had his shot at this point. And it's not necessarily a permanent thing either. There have been plenty of guys that look at Tyler Wells. There's guys that can, not everybody can do it, but there's guys that can successfully move from starter to reliever and then back again. We need a lefty, is all I'm saying, to help out right now. And until we get one, to me, that seems like Cam Sanders. That's the guy we called up. Like, I'm looking at Cam Sanders joining this pen, and I'm like, we got Povich, and we need a lefty. Folks, Adley Rutschman has ball one. We're back underway in the fifth, and that pitch is high above the belt. It's 2-0 to Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
I appreciate it, Jones, and I'm definitely human. There's nothing fake about me, not even a smidge. I mean, it's to a fault. I would be much further ahead in life, quote unquote, if I were a little more insincere about things. But the fact of the matter is, there is something not cool about losing your cool when you're broadcasting. You gotta maintain. That's kind of first thing of broadcast. Like, what if Walter Cronkite just came on absolutely losing his shit after JFK got his head blown off? No, he came on the air and gave us the news. Here's a ground ball to first. Underhand flip to the pitcher covering. Rutschman's gone. One out. Now, do I think that I'm Walter Cronkite over here? No, but I mean, that's just kind of the attitude you should have, even if you're just some schmuck on YouTube. You gotta be cool when you're on the microphone. Oh, I didn't keep it together, Matt. Two people, one guy basically said goodbye, like he was never coming back because of the way I responded to him. And again, I don't blame him. It sucks. Here is the 1-0 pitch to Taylor Ward's up. Why is that surprising me? I don't know, but he's just popped it up behind the plate, and the catcher, Vasquez, is going to grab the second out in foul ground. We have a runner at first. Do we? No, we don't. We don't ever. Never mind. I want to have a runner at first. Pete Alonso's coming up. Bases empty, 2 down. Lambert is settling in too much for my liking right now. Alonso looks at a pitch low and outside, ball one. That is the way the cookie crumbles. Yes, Cam Sanders, Carl, has been called up. We had an open spot in the on the staff over the break. White Sox up by a touchdown on Toronto. Extra point. Alonso ground ball. That is foul. Third base side. 1-2 on Alonso. Man, Pete, you can hit a ball halfway down the bat. If you pull it in this park, it's going into those Crawford boxes. Come on, buddy. Just crank one out. And Alonso chases a letter-high fastball and strikes out. Folks, the Orioles are looking worse at the plate the more the game goes on. Honestly, halfway through this one, we should be fortunate to be down 1 run. Both pitchers have somehow... Oh, Lambert has pitched an extra inning. Both pitchers are on 83 pitches. Lambert has gone 5 innings. And Kremer's only gone the 4. 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. This game is halfway through. All right, it's our first look at the out-of-town scores. And the Yankees and the Dodgers are going into the 9th inning in the Bronx. The Dodgers have a 2-1 lead in the Bronx. Tampa versus Boston. Folks, look at these matchups right out of the All-Star break. These schedulers knew what they were doing. Boston's up 5. Oh, that game just went final as I'm looking at it. Final score, Boston 5, Tampa Bay 3. The Red Sox keep on winning. The White Sox just added another run to make it 12-4, an 8-run lead on Toronto now. That's going into the bottom of the 7th up in Canada. At the end of 7 innings in Atlanta, the Braves absolutely mauling the Rangers 12-0 at the ATL. Milwaukee is hosting the Marlins, and into the top of the 7th, they're tied at 1. Twins with a 4-1 lead on the Cubs at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th. Top 6th in Kansas City, it's the Padres 2, Royals 1. Reds have a 1-0 lead on the Rockies in Colorado. That game's halfway through. Top of the 3rd, no score. Angels hosting the Tigers. Arizona is hosting the Cardinals, top of the 3rd, and that is also scoreless. Just getting started, A's and Nationals. Washington on the road. They are batting in the top of the 1st. That is... Oh, Cleveland against Pittsburgh is postponed, and Seattle is hosting the Giants. That game starting in about 25 minutes. There it is. Those are all the games today. Anthony Nunez is on. Dean Kremer's day is over, and I'm happy about it. Nunez is a guy that can give you 2 innings. And again, the bullpen, nice and fresh, you would think, following the All-Star break. It's the number 9 hitter, Christian Vasquez, leading off for the Astros, and first pitch was a ball. The next one caught the corner, and Vasquez is going to challenge it. And if he's wrong, the Astros are out of challenges, correct? Vasquez is wrong. It is a strike on the outside corner, and the Houston catcher just lost them their final challenge on what was just a 1-0 pitch. 1-1 pitch fouled away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. What a waste there. That was I thought our challenge approach was bad, and that's their catcher doing that. Grounded foul by Vasquez, still 1-2. My glasses, I'm still adjusting with reading the chat as well. I'm wondering if maybe I needed it, my prescription tweaked a bit. This pitch low and away. 2-2 to Vasquez. David is here. How you doing, buddy? At least the bullpen wasn't pushing a car down the road. Yeah, I posted that in the Discord and did anybody even see it? It's got to be the funniest thing. Here's a little flare caught. Jackson Holiday running with his back to the plate. Reaches out and catches a flare from Vasquez. That's a big out. Otherwise, you got the leadoff man on and then the top of the order with Jordan, the second batter due up. Now let's get Pena, and then we can just carefully pitch around Jordan and then go get the next guy. That's the recipe. Here's a pop-up. Is it in play? First base side, Alonso with a look. It's a couple rows behind the dugout. Pena has a walk and a single, and he scored both of Houston's runs. That's the recipe. He gets on. Jordan drove him in. Paredes then drove him in the second time. Oh, he went around, I think. They check his swing, and yes, first base ump said Pena went around. Count 0-2. Folks, I'm only now starting to feel like I'm back to my normal self. God, that was so bad. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another check swing. Didn't go that time. Pitch in the dirt, 1-2. Right. Well, that accounts for you, Phantom, but there's also everybody else. Anyway, pretty hilarious. Here's a ball hit to third base, up the line. It's a foul ball. Nice throw by Mayo, but it doesn't matter. It's a foul. Or no, is it fair? No, it's a foul ball. I got confused. It looked like Pena was taking off some kind of protective gear, like he was going back to the dugout or something. The count is a ball and 2 strikes still on Pena. Anthony Nunez on in relief of Dean Kremer. Kremer's final line tonight, 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 walks, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, 83 pitches. This one bounced in by Nunez to even up the count at 2-2. King with the axe, you are not wrong. It is true. Kobe Mayo is the best batter against lefties and the worst against righties, which is why when I saw him in the lineup against a righty tonight, I was ready to pull out what little hair I have left. Because you called up Encarnacion Strand. Okay. You got Jeremiah Jackson, who's been taking some grounders over at third as recently as the final game before the break, pregame. Here's a ball hit to center field. Cowser backing up, still going. He's got it. Man, Colton Cowser, smooth as silk in center field. Pena gave it a ride. Cowser knew exactly what it took to get to that ball without making it look like he had to freak out about it. He had to go a long way to get it. Dead center field. But timed his strides to make a nice catch on the run. That is out number 2. And now, again, just don't give Alvarez anything to hit. I'm fine just putting him on first base. 2 down, go after Paredes. I know it doesn't automatically mean success, but I don't let another team's best hitter, even with the bases empty 2 down. I'm not pitching to him. This guy is a home run hitter. That pitch is low. I need a lucky. Yeah, so when Mayo's in the lineup against righties, it's like, you got his hit tonight. That's good. But knowing coming into the game that he can't hit righties, and you know his defense is bad, you're sitting there going, well, in what way is he helping the team by being in the lineup? You either need to help with one part of the game or the other. And to me, he's a negative. He's a league-leading negative play in either category against righties. They put him in there, and he gets a base hit. First trip to the order, the only Oriole to get a hit off of Lambert. Ain't that how it goes? 3-1 pitch to Alvarez, outside, ball 4. I don't have a problem with this. 2-out walk. Here comes Paredes. You think I should go with the Harry Carey glasses? Hey, everybody. We're down in Houston. It's hot as balls down here. I don't know how people can take it. It's like living on the sun. Hey, if Houston was on the sun, would you live there? Folks, it's 1-0 on Paredes. Did my game freeze? It looks like it did. Oh. All right. Well, it unfroze and then froze again, it looks like. I'm stuck on 1-0 to Paredes. Stand by, please, folks. Sorry for this. Oh, they were just showing the pitch after I hit refresh. Damn it. Why can't I have nice things? Please stand by, folks. These difficulties are of a technical nature. Well, now what the hell is going on here? What in the hell? Jesus, Bobby. Just trying to watch baseball. Hey, the inning is over. It's the best news. Paredes fouls out to first base. Alonso with the grab and foul ground. Guess what, folks? 5 innings are in the books. We go to the 6th. The Orioles are down by 1 run. And Lambert, if he pitches the 6th inning, it should be his last. We need to get some runs, folks. Where's the offense? Oh, where could it be? Oh, where could it be? Do 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 do. Hey, folks, tomorrow's game, let me give you a little sales pitch. By the way, I can't wait to just start from scratch tomorrow. My goodness. But tomorrow's game is a late afternoon Saturday start, 4:10 first pitch Eastern time. I'll be on the air at 3:50 Eastern to cover Trevor Rogers against Spencer Arrighetti, a lefty. A lefty. Folks, speaking of lefties, Big old Sammy Basayo at the plate, and he looks at ball one. Folks, Sammy could tie it up with one good swing.
Sammy.
Here's a good swing, but he's a little bit out in front. A hard hit ball foul to the right. 1-1 on Samuel Basayo. By the way, folks, there's a new prospect ranking list out there from MLB. And shooting to the top of the list of the Orioles prospects is recently drafted first-round pick Eric Booth Jr. It's Eric Booth, right? Eric? He's our number one prospect now. There's a called strike to Basayo. Did he challenge? Are neither one of these teams interested in keeping their final challenge until they know for sure? Because Sammy just wasted ours. That is a strike at the bottom of the zone. And the two guys for their respective teams to waste their final challenges, guess what positions they play? Catcher. 2-2 pitch. Sammy fouls it off to the right. We'll do it again. I think what ABS is showing is that while the umpires might have a not too great idea of the strike zone sometimes, some of these players, including catchers, don't necessarily know either. 2-2 now on Sammy. Come on, Sammy. Nobody out. We're in the top of the sixth. There's a foul ball to the right. Another 3-2 pitch coming. Folks, what do we need? A bugle here? Come on. 3-2 on Basayo. Pitch. Swing and a high pop-up on the infield. Right? Nobody knows where it is? Yes, that ball's going to drop in foul ground. Vasquez, the catcher. Nobody knew where it was. If they did, they thought somebody else was going to take it. Vasquez, last second, just stuck his mid out and came up with nothing. Ball drops. Sammy with life. A 3-2 count. Come on. We're playing with house money right here. Let's hit this ball. Let's do something here. 3-2. Come on, Sammy. Make him pay for that. Sammy chased one out of the zone. It was ball 4 all day, but he does foul it off. Ugh. God. Come on, Sammy. Take ball 4 if they're giving it to you. You're the leadoff man. Another 3-2. And another pitch that might have been out of the zone. It's another foul ball. Folks. Come on. At least it's a long at bat, and Lambert is now getting up there with that pitch count. Into the 90s now. Pitch. Sammy, don't swing at that. God, he fouled it again. How does he? I tell you this, Sammy's one of those sluggers where he's got all kinds of coverage. If he can get to a pitch. Oh, man, another 3-2 pitch. Here it is. And a swing and a miss. My goodness. Sammy had 3 chances to take first base. He fouled off 3 pitches out of the zone. This pitch was a strike on the inside edge, and he swung and he missed a fastball. If that ain't about as frustrating as it gets. First out of the inning. And look at this big old backdoor curveball that hits the outside corner for strike 1 on Cowser. Cowser with a single tonight. He's got one of the Orioles' 3 hits. That pitch is low. 1-1. 5,300. That's right, Mozzie. We got there in the All-Star game, and it hasn't moved since. Pitch off the plate. 1-2 on Dylan Beavers. How have I not said his name already? How's he seen 3 pitches? How did I miss that? Dylan Beavers is at the plate, and he's already struck out twice. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled at the plate. It's Mozzie Sticks. Well, hello. You smell like a drugstore. Pitch off the plate. It's 2-2 now. How about a random bugle? Random bugle alert, folks. Dylan Beavers, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and another Oriole batter strikes out. Lambert is up to double-digit strikeouts. We need to hurry up and get this guy out of the damn game. He is going back at it here on 100 pitches. And that pitch to Colton Cowser is strike 1. A career high for Lambert in strikeouts. We've made another pitcher pitch their best game of their life. How often does this happen? Too much. Folks, we've got a super chat from Null Hypothesis. That's super nice of you there, Null.
Message for you, son.
Haven't seen one of those in a minute.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
0-2 pitch popped up, left field, shallow. And that ball's caught, inning over. Lamont Wade Jr. out and left makes the catch. The inning is over, folks. And hopefully the end of the night for Lambert, it has to be 104 pitches. And we're lucky to be down 1 run, folks. Bottom of the 6th coming up, 2-1 Houston. Null Hypothesis says, greetings, Birdland. Folks, give a like on Null's super chat, why don't you? Let's get his like count up to double digits. Hit the thumbs up on that super chat, folks. Supporting the channel really is a good thing. We got 130 likes at the moment. We have a chance to get to 150. If you don't mind tapping that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen if you haven't already. All right. Oh, yeah. How's that continuation thing going? Is that still happening? Or is that over?
Man, we'll have you covered for the top of the night.
White Sox are up on the Blue Jays 12-4 in the bottom of the 8th. Why is he in the chat asking how's everybody enjoying the broadcast tonight? There's nobody there, man. There's 4 people watching on his channel. So he's simulcasting. And then how many are on the other channel? Pardon me, folks. I've got some investigating to do. There's a healthy 100 people watching on his channel. There's 100 people over here. He has 4. Okay. Folks, we're back underway. First pitch to Christian Walker is what? A strike. Anthony Nunez continues. Second inning of work for Baltimore. And a swing and a miss makes it 0-2 on Christian Walker. An Oriole a long, 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 long time ago. Long, 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 long time ago. Before the wind, before the snow. Lived a freak of nature named Sir Psycho. Folks, he's a freak of nature, but they love him so. He's a freak of nature, but they let him go. Oh. Folks, wait, I got way too many chats up all of a sudden. Where am I? We got a 1-2 count on Christian Walker, the pitch. He went around. Yes, you did. Yes, he did. Blue. He went around. He spun around like a top. What do you mean he didn't swing? He swung. Oh, go screw. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. And now he tries to check his swing, gets hit by the pitch. What the hell? And what are you mad about, Walker? It was a check swing. You just put yourself in the way of that pitch. You're trying to swing at that. What are you mad at, dipshit? Give me the bee bag. Where is it?
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
All right. I hope Walker's okay. He might have injured his hand. Trainer's out there putting pressure on it to see what's going on. Nobody out, or is there? God, I hate the score bug the Astros have. There's a 1 out. You can't even read it. No, there's nobody out. You can't even read the damn thing. Walker will stay in the ball game and at first base, hit by a pitch on a check swing. A pitch after he had clearly gone around. Here's a comebacker. Nunez, he drops the ball and now can only throw to first. God! Nunez had a double play and he's pissed at himself. A comebacker, but he had to look the ball into the glove. He was trying to do too much too quickly. The ball came squirting out of the glove. Might have still had a chance to get that lead runner, but just wanted to make sure to get the 1 out. Gets the runner at first. Runner at first moves up to second base. There's a 1 out in the inning. Man, I hope that run doesn't come around now. That was 2 outs right there. Folks, now what happened to my ball game? What is going on? Baseball gods, whatever I did, I'm sorry, okay? Can we squash it later? Whatever I did? I thought we were done with the drama for the night. Where's my ball game? Hello? Okay, I have no ball game. Stand by, please. Unbelievable. The batter right now is Lamont Wade Jr. He has a full count on him right now. And I'm going to have to just read you the result here. And try to buy myself a little bit of time to try to get this game back up. Folks, tonight, I don't care how many problems I'm having. I just want us to win. If we can win, I will kindly take that in trade for all this other crap. That is ball 4. Lamont Wade Jr. has just walked to put runners at first and second. Only one out in the inning. It's Cam Smith coming up for Houston. Are we going to have a mound meeting now? I don't know because I can't see. All right, let me try to run through this again. Okay, I think it's back. Hold on. Just got to wait for the stupid ad to skip through. Okay, we're back. All right, folks. And somehow I've been bumped from the Houston broadcast to what appears to be Masson because I'm looking at an Orioles auction promotion on my screen right now. Folks, if we're watching Masson, so am I. If you're synced up with me, we may be out of sync now because I'm watching a different broadcast. The situation is thus. First and second for Houston, 1 out. They lead it 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Anthony Nunez versus Cam Smith. First pitch is a nice front door sweeper at the knees for strike 1. Double barrel action for the Orioles in the bullpen. Recently called up right-hander Cam Sanders. Recently acquired, for that matter. Line drive, right to third, throw to second, is in time! They double him off! Oh, Kobe Mayo! Baseball IQ! Where did that come from? Mayo catches a liner and throws a dart to second to double off the runner. And the inning is over. We go to the 7th. Still 2-1. Folks, it's not the conventional kind, but we'll take it. All right. Good golly, Miss Molly. I can't take it. This game is going to put me into an early grave. Folks, we're 11 likes from 150. 150 would be nice. What do you say? Hit that like button. I'll be right back.
This is great iced tea.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
Boy, Harry, you're full of energy. You look great. I hate to tell you how I feel. I swear.
I've had that bad back myself.
Also, with this cold, it just seems like it's settled in there.
That's age, friend.
I don't care what it is. It feels awful.
You smell like a drugstore.
That's right. I am a drugstore.
You're not a hypochondriac, are you?
What does that mean? Oversexed?
I'm starting to adjust. I've gotten really into running 10Ks. I garden now, and I even bought season tickets for the Orioles, since that's what guys who can't satisfy women do.
What? What?
Drop the big one.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is.
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men! Ante up and kick in like men. Like men! Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
Folks, is that guy still streaming or what? Let me see. Continuation of. He doesn't appear to be talking.
Pitches in for a strike, 0-1.
Okay. Right. I'm back. Wait, did the commercial freeze? Is that why it's still saying commercial break? Now I can't tell if my commercial break is freezing. Oh my goodness, folks. Calgon, take me away. What is going on tonight? You got to be kidding me. I still don't have the game again. Bruh. Bro, why are you doing this to me? I want to play a game. I'm going to trap you in a small room surrounded by YouTube equipment. And your job is to call an Orioles game. But everything's going to go wrong. Your microphone's not going to work. The game is going to drop in and out. You're going to piss people off in the chat. But you'll have to live through it. I want to play a game. Help! Unbelievable. All right. It's time to go to the old-fashioned... Yeah. Let's just go to some... Oh, this site has been seized. Okay. I was about to try something brand new. And, yeah. I ain't new anymore. That channel's gone. That was my backup. A Tiver Me Shimbers kind of a stream, if you know what I mean. Folks, I'm in trouble. I don't have the ball game up. And, yeah. It's just been a never-ending series of problems. Tonight, for your humble host, there are 2 down in the inning. In the top of the 7th already. Let me tell you how. Jeremiah Jackson had pinch hit for Holiday against the new pitcher, Okert, and he struck out. Mayo also struck out. So Okert, the new pitcher in, strikes out. Mayo and Jeremiah, 2 down. How many strikeouts is that? 12 Orioles have struck out through 6 2/3 innings. Unbelievable. Can't make any contact tonight. Not a good look coming out of the All-Star break with the offense. Thank you for your patience, folks. Hang in there. Looking for the backup of all backups with 2 out in the top of the 7th. Gunnar Henderson at the plate with a count of a ball and 2 strikes. The count now even at 2-2 on Gunnar. I'm using my ultimate hacking skills here. Trying to hack my way into a ball game. Full count, and I've got the game up. My goodness, your boy will stop at nothing to bring you the ball game. I am watching on some website out of Bosnia or something. All right. There's not even a scoreboard up. It's just the game. There's no scoreboard. Gunner's at the plate. And here's a comebacker to Okert. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for the Houston left-hander. 2 strikeouts and a comebacker. The Oriole offense absolutely anemic here in this first game out of the All-Star break. 1 run on 3 hits. And what's frustrating is that the Astros only have 1 other run on 1 other hit. But we're losing right now, and we're the road team, and we've just given up our 7th inning. They've still got theirs. Folks, we have reached the stretch, and it is the first stretch post-All-Star break. Let me get on camera for this. Give me this camera. Give me this camera. Give me this.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
Make any difference at all. Oh, okay. So I have to add it to the other camera setup? That is crazy. Okay, folks. I learned something new here today. Hi, everybody. So if I go here. Okay. Okay. Pitch bounces into Christian Vasquez. Folks, we've got the leadoff man on for Houston against the lefty Grant Wolfram. Our only lefty in the bullpen is on the mound right now for the Orioles. And he let the leadoff man on base. He's now facing the number 9 hitter Vasquez with a count of a ball and a strike. Vasquez trying to bunt, and he will successfully move the runner up to second. So 2 chances for the Astros to drive in their 3rd run of the night. Jeremy Pena up next. Yeah, first hit of the... I caught it. Didn't really care enough to mention it. But yeah, first major league hit for Spence. Jeremy Pena at the plate. First pitch high. Pena's 1 for 2 with a walk. 4th time through the order. And that's grounded foul. And see, having Wolferman as our only lefty, if we're able to get the second out here, I don't want him facing Alvarez anyway. I wouldn't have used up our one lefty and just having him start the inning. I would bring him in as a situational guy in the middle of an inning to get a tough lefty out. Because right now, if you get this guy, you're just putting Jordan on with an open base at first, regardless. You have to. Lefty or righty. 2-1 to Pena. And that's low and in. Well, if he puts Pena on, you've got your lefty-lefty matchup. But I got a feeling Jordan doesn't have a problem hitting lefties. 3-1 the count. The pitch. Up and in, ball 4. 2 men on base. Jordan coming up. And this could be the ball game right here. This is a big spot that Houston could ostensibly put the game to bed. We need an out. There's a mound meeting for the Orioles. Drew French in there with the entire infield. Folks, if you're watching right now and you're not yet subscribed to the BirdWatcher channel, please consider doing so. There's a subscribe button at the bottom of your screen. It's free. 5,300 and change birdwatchers have subscribed to help build this channel, and it takes that sort of commitment, but it's not much of a commitment on your part. You can always unsubscribe if you see fit for whatever reason, but yeah, please subscribe, help the channel grow. It helps get the channel seen by more people just like you. All right, we got Jordan. First pitch is bounced in there, ball 1. Crowd is murmuring. They recognize this situation. We're the ones in the jackpot right now. 1-0 pitch, bounce in there again. So if you're going to bring in the lefty to get Jordan, and he's not even going to throw one that doesn't hit the dirt, then why? God. A dangerous 2-0 count coming. And that's ball 3. This Astros team is 1 pitch away from loading them up with only 1 out. Wolfram doesn't want to throw him a strike. He gets one in there. He relies on Yordan to be taking all the way, and he does. This is the pitch that will tell you whether or not Wolfram truly wants to try to get Alvarez out. A 3-1 pitch. He does throw a strike, and he does get a late swing out of Alvarez. The count is full. Okay, well, you can't get it full and then throw some crap pitch off the plate now, Wolfram. You got to get him out. What do you got, buddy? A little low and away slider action. What do you got? 3-2 pitch. Up and in. It's ball 4. Bases are loaded. Oh, boy. And now we go to a righty, right? I mean, here comes Alvarez. Not a good appearance for Grant Wolfram. 3 base runners are on. 1 out in the inning. Call to the pin, folks. Hang in there.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
The elusive and rarely seen and extremely endangered mound visit. That sounds like a great title for a series of books. Harry Potter and the elusive and rarely seen, extremely endangered mound visit. Yeah. Lemony Snicket and the elusive and rarely seen, extremely endangered mound visit. Maybe a Dr. Seuss book. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, mound visit. Folks, Cam Sanders is about to make his Orioles debut, and he's got to do it down a run with the bases loaded and 1 out. Not the kindest way to introduce yourself. Folks, Tracy Lords and the questionable mound visit. Ah, Tracy. Harry Potter and the mound visit. The mound visit of Azkaban. You got to make it sound a little more magical. Folks, okay, here we go. Cam Sanders. Do you want to know what he's done in 9 1/3 innings with the Pirates? Probably not. It doesn't look good. Isaac Paredes, bases loaded, 1 out, 2-1 ball game. First pitch, swing and a miss. Okay. A slider that finished well out of the zone. He got Paredes to chase. Paredes bought it. He thought it was a fastball. He had to. He throws another slider. Does Sanders? It's low. All right. Well, he's not going to do that again. What else you got, Sanders? Bases loaded, folks. Pitch. Fouled left side. Strike 2. Folks, we need a strikeout or a double play ball. Chamber of Secrets, I think, was one. Yeah, that sounds like one. Line foul. Oh, about 10 feet foul on the left field foul line there. Two strikes on Paredes. The pitch. Another foul ball. Paredes Just flicking this one away. That pitch on the outside, he still had time to recognize it and just flick it foul. We need a put away slider, I think. Come on. 1-2 count. Pitch. Oh, he lost his bat on the swing. It's a foul ball. My goodness. Isaac Paredes. That's what I call making contact. He let go of the bat right on contact on this pitch down and away, just to make sure he could get to it and stay alive. Good Lord. 1-2 still on Paredes. Sanders from the belt, the pitch. Oh, a beautiful breaking ball. Oh, that slider was like a frisbee. It started on the hip and broke across the top middle of the zone. Absolutely frozen was Paredes.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
A huge out number 2. Bases still loaded for Walker. First pitch up and in. Let's not quite start S-ing each other's C's just yet, gentlemen. Sorry, just referencing an old Tarantino joint. I want to know the count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. All right, so we know what this guy's best pitch is. It's this slider. 1-1 on Walker. Pitch. That one's in the dirt. Check swing, and he went around. He went around. Is that a makeup call for the other guy? Let's see this one. He did go around pretty much like the other guy, but okay. We got strike 2, folks. One more strike, and it's still just a 2-1 game. Come on. Momentum can go our way. Oh, he lays off this slider. Started inside, came back toward the plate, but by the time it got there, it was low. 2-2. That's my name, Anthony. Don't wear it out. The pitch. That's not close. The count is full, and there's nowhere to put him. Full count, nowhere to put him. We need something special from Sanders. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled back on a fastball. My goodness, that heater at, I believe, 93. I'm back on the Houston broadcast, and their score bug stinks. You need a telescope to see it. Another 3-2. Another good slider popped up. Stay in play, stay in play, stay in play. Yes! Rutschman up against the fence. Behind the backstop. The Astros leave them loaded. This giant crowd left silent. Come on, offense. 2 innings to go. We need 1 run. Come on. Cam Sanders. What a debut. How the hell did we get out of that? We go to the 8th, 2-1 Houston. Folks, Houston, you have a problem. We have a solution. Folks, I'll be right back. Hopefully the microphone will be back too. I don't know. Okay. Terrific. Can we get a hit? Adley Rutschman, first pitch is called a ball. Brian King, the second straight lefty reliever on for Houston. Brian King. And that pitch called a strike. That was borderline. Might have been an inch outside. Rutschman turned around and bat right-handed for the first time tonight. That ball hit to right. That ball into the corner. That ball is fair. It is fair, and it is out of reach. Somewhere out of play for a ground rule double. Folks, Rutschman, a lead-off two-bagger. We got the tying run in scoring position, and nobody out. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Folks. All-Star Adley. We must get this tying run in. Ward, Alonso, and Basayo do up. Ward to left and deep. That ball's high. That ball is gone. Bye, bye, birdie. The Orioles have taken the lead late. Taylor Ward clears the yellow line in left center. It's not a cheap shot to the Crawford boxes. It's a big bomb to left. We're back in business, folks. Oh, doctor!
It's magic, you know. You believe in magic.
Alonso fouls it back. It's 0-2 on Pete. Folks, I got the vapors. Oh, my heavens, I've got the vapors. Another foul ball makes it 0-2. Folks, 5 in a row? Come on. Pete check swing, appeal, no swing, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A polar bear stirs.
Taylor Ward. We've been waiting for that power. There it is. That one's in the dirt. 2-2 to Alonso. I got the power. Folks, it's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. In the dirt, full count to Pete. I got the power. Swing and a miss. Alonso strikes out on a sweeper low and in. 1 away. No, the power, that would be Snap with their 1 hit. So please, stay off my back or I will attack. And you don't want that. Bench. Basayo with a slow roller to second. Going to be close. And what an underhanded play that is by Altuve. He improvises this one. This was like a swinging bunt towards second for Sammy. Understanding he needs to hustle up the line. Sammy actually running hard here. But Altuve still able to underhand flip it to get Basayo by half a step. Folks. All right. Cano for the bottom of the 8th. And then what? We got Kittredge and Garcia also in the mix. What do you guys think? Has Cano been seen warming up? As I'm watching the Houston broadcast, that's a tough call on Leody Taveras. That pitch was outside. Taveras, we're out of challenges, so we just got screwed there. Let's go ahead and hit the B bag on that one.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
1-1 pitch. Foul to the right. 1-2. The count. The count. Alone in a darkened room. The count. Here's the pitch. That's head high. 2-2 now on Leody Taveras, who's pinch hitting for Dylan Beavers, by the way. Where's your walk-up music, buddy?
Come on,
there you go. Here's a ground ball to first base. It'll be taken to the bag by Walker unassisted for the out. The inning is over, but Brian King comes in and gives up the big bomb, a 2-run homer by Taylor Ward, who only gave us, half a dozen homers with 65 games to go. A guy who hit 36 homers last season had given us half a dozen through 97 games. Well, guess what? He went yard here, and the Orioles have their first lead of the night, going into the bottom of the 8th, trying to win 5 in a row. And if I'm not mistaken, we will pass Houston in the standings for that final wild card spot. The Astros are half a game ahead of us at 47-51. We're 46-51. So not only would we be a half a game up on them, it would be in the loss column where it matters more. With 2 more games to go. Folks, we got to win this. We need a streak. We need it now. The Red Sox won't stop winning. They've won 11 in a row. We got to win. We got to go. Are you with me, Charm City chat? Are you with me or are you against me? Let me know if you're with me.
Do you believe in me?
I gotta know.
Do you believe in me?
Are you with me or are you against me? Wit is spelled W-I-T. Again is A-G-I-N-T. All right. It's Andrew Kittredge on for the bottom of the 8th, folks. Michael. I'm not sure what to make of this move, Michael, but I hope it works out. All right, Kit, let's go. 8th inning. It's Jose Altuve, Lamont Wade Jr., and Cam Smith due up. First pitch to Altuve. Slider swung on and fouled off. Come on, Kit. Sorry. I'm a little bit keyed up right now, folks. No cocaine, if you can believe it. There's a called strike 2. 0-2 the count. Come on. 0-2 pitch. Way off the plate. Too far off, even for an 0-2 pitch. Altuve with a count of 1-2. Pitch. That's outside again. Now we got to gear up here. We got to come in with a pitch. 2-2. Ugh. I keep squirming. I can't stop squirming. Pitch. Come on, Kit. That one's low. Full count. Had him 0-2. You had him 0-2. Come on, dude. Understand the assignment. Orioles 3, Astros 2 in the bottom of the 8th. Payoff pitch to Altuve. Right in there! He struck him out! Yeah! Sit down!
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Lamont Wade Jr., first pitch outside, ball 1. Folks, ride or die. This ticket is free, but the ride, you better stay on, folks. That pitch is low. It's 2-0. 2-0. Wade Jr. is the lefty bat that's a little bit concerning here for Kittredge. He might try to be a little too careful, and now it's 3-0. It's a bunch of righties after, well, not a bunch of righties, but bottom part of the order with at least 2 of the next 3 right-handed after Lamont Wade Jr. 3-0 pitch. Outside, ball 4. 4-pitch walk with 1 out. Third walk for Lamont Wade Jr. on the night. We're treating him like he's Alvarez. Folks, it's Cam Smith who struck out twice and hit into a double play. We'll take either of those results here, preferably the latter. Popped up, first pitch, right field. Taveras, he's got it. 2 down. 4 more outs to go. It's the kid, Spence. Coming up next. Or at least he's due up. Now, Kittredge, you're the veteran. This is the kid. Put him away. He got his first big league hit on a seeing eye single his last time up. Lucas Spence. It's 0-1 to Spence. The pitch. Breaking ball. It came back over the outside edge. Into the zone. It's a foul tip at the plate for strike 2. 1 more strike takes it to the 9th, folks. Runner at first, 2 down. The 0-2 to Spence. Swung and he fouled it off himself. And we'll do it again. Come on, Kittredge. Get the job done. A look at the runner at first. Another 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and nicely handled there by Rutschman. It's 1-2. Number 9 hitting Vasquez would be next. Pitch. That one's hit in the air. Left center field and deep. Back on the warning track. Somebody call somebody off. Cowser, 1 step in front of the track. And left center makes the catch. And the Orioles hold the lead. We go to the 9th. Trying to win 5 in a row. Trying to eclipse Houston in these wild card standings? Is there magic on the other half of this All-Star break? Folks, stay tuned and find out. Let's go. Colton Cowser, Kobe Mayo, and Jeremiah Jackson, the bottom of the order, due up to try to get some insurance. Or as some might say, insurance. Folks, Gunner, if anyone gets on, would be due up for the 5th time tonight, 0 for 4 already. Gunner, when are you gonna Gunner? Folks, come on, talk to me now. I'm going to have to work on, I don't even want to test it, but yeah. I need to add this audio track to the other camera. Oh, hey, did we get a sub count move? 5310. Fantastic. It's nice to see the sub count change. Welcome in, new subscribers. We got ourselves quite the ball game here. It's been quite the first game back after the break for me. I feel like I need another break. Why couldn't this be the final game before the break? This would have been perfect to take a break after a night like this. All right, here we go. It's Inyel De Los Santos on for the Astros, a right-hander making his 42nd appearance. He's pitched to an ERA of 4.33, a whip of 1.15, 4-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Here we go. Colton Cowser, first pitch. Cowser, right field. Get out. It's a fly ball out. Man, I thought Cowser had ambushed a first pitch fastball and got all of it. It's a routine fly to medium deep right. One down. Sorry for the alarm. One away. Kobe Mayo is up. Mayo did something he does about once a month. He got a hit off a right-hander, the starter, Lambert, earlier. 1 for 3 tonight. This one's hit way high in the air on the infield. Altuve is going to wait for it. He's got it, 2 down. A rainmaker from Mayo. And looks like insurance runs are not going to be in the cards for us. Folks, we got well over 200 people in the room right now. Might I just plead, despite all of my screw-ups and shortcomings, you mind if we try to get to 200 likes tonight? I think we can do it. We got well over 200 people here. 166 likes, 34 to go. Here's Jeremiah Jackson, and he chases way off the plate. Slider moving horizontally very sharply by De Los Santos. 1-1 the count on Jeremiah. And that one, check swing. He didn't go. Okay. He lays off this slider. It's 2-1 to Jeremiah Jackson. Base is empty, 2 down in the top of the 9th. I have not seen who's up in the Oriole pen. You guys are watching Masson. You might know. If you got an eye on who's getting warm, let me know. Jeremiah back to chasing another slider outside, and the count even up at 2-2. Catcher setting up outside. 2-2 pitch, low and away, mainly low. Full count. Gunner would be next. Another Pitch setting up outside, and that's outside ball 4. Folks, give Gunner one more chance.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Dear Gunnar Henderson, would you like to participate in this thing called a pennant chase? Hello? Would you like to get involved in this thing called a miraculous turnaround of a season into October? Would you like to be a part of it? Strike one to Gunnar.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Oh, and 1 on Gunner. Play-by-play with JJ with the redirect. Hello, you Philly freaks. Welcome in. Us Baltimore folk are trying to win our 5th in a row. We're only up by 1 run. Gunner at the plate with a count of a ball and a strike now. Runner at first, 2 down. De Los Santos on the mound and ready to go. The 1-1 swing and a miss. Fastball middle of the plate, belt high, and Gunner can't touch it. 0 for 4 already tonight, and plenty of chances to do something with men on base. He's got a chance to give us a larger than a 1-run lead going into the bottom of the 9th right now. Oh, check on Jeremiah was close. Orioles have been nearly caught off that first base bag a couple of times tonight. And that was bang, bang right there. Hey, JJ peeps, if you know the drill, hit that like button. We're getting close to 200. A couple of dozen likes will do the job. And I'm sure JJ would be totally cool with the idea of you subscribing if you haven't already. It looks like the Astros are challenging this pickoff attempt. Jeremiah, again, a bang-bang play with him. But the only angle they've shown, you can't see where his hand is in relation to where the glove's tagging him. I think he might be out, to be honest with you. But I don't know if that's the only angle they have. If it is, I don't know if they can reverse the call. And we don't want them to, obviously. Folks, 21 likes from 200. We've got a challenge under review. Povich is warming. He's not even activated. What are you talking about? The runner is out. Jeremiah did get picked off. The inning is over. We got to take a 1-run lead into the bottom of the 9th. Folks, it's time to get those hearts flying in the Charm City chat. You know the drill. I know you know. I know you know. Don't make me come over there. Don't make me pull the car over here. I'm checking in on you right now. Where are the hearts? Okay, I see some activity now. Yes. 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 Hearts, folks. I'm going to get in right here. I'm going to tap this heart button a bunch. Give it a nice tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap-a-roo. Keep tapping. Keep tapping, folks. 3 outs. 3 outs from a 5-game win streak. That's a real win streak, folks. That's get the attention of the league kind of a win streak right there. If we can do it. Who's coming in? All right, it's time to let you know. Tyler Wells. Folks, you forgot about Tyler Wells. Let's close the door.
Close the door. Close the door.
Wells has closed in the past. He had back-to-back saves in a series just a couple of weeks ago. He is going to try to shut the door here right now. ERA of 3.02 on the season.
Close the door. Close the door.
Tyler Wells will be facing Taylor Trammell, who's pinch hitting in the number 9 spot. A left-handed bat in for the right-handed catcher, Christian Vasquez. So it'll be Trammell and then Jeremy Pena. And unfortunately, due up third, Yordan Alvarez. Folks, a 1-run lead. Tyler Wells, please have your best. Please. Let's figure out a way to hold this thing down for a win. 5 in a row, a chance to leapfrog the Astros in this wild card race. It is now a race if we win this game right here. Come on. First pitch. Hit on the ground, and that is a foul ball. First base side, just a foot foul perhaps. Up the line, Alonso had fielded it cleanly. But it's just strike one, and Trammell needs a new bat. Or is it just plain Trammell? I know it's spelled like Alan Trammell, but I think I've heard it pronounced Trammell. All right. Oh, yeah, there's some bad news about Anthony Santander. Oh, you're talking about someone in chat? Oh, that Anthony Santander in the chat. The real Santander, no offense, has had a setback and looks like he's being shut down for the remainder of the season for Toronto. It's been a lost season for Tony Taters. It's now 0-2 on Trammell, folks. 0-2 the count. Bottom of the ninth, 3-2 Orioles. Wells is ready. The pitch. And reached for and popped up. Come on, third base side. Gunner calling off everybody. Makes the catch in shallow left. 1 away. 2 more outs to go. Ooh, 2 more outs to go. And a big out to get now with Alvarez on deck. It's Jeremy Pena, and he's gotten on base 3 of the 4 times he's been up tonight. A couple of walks, a single, and he's scored both of Houston's runs. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up! First base side. That's out of play. Oh, my. Pena. Count of 0-1. Please, Baltimore, please. Any which way you can. Get that W tonight. The 0-1. Check swing. Appeal. No. 1-1. Folks, 14 likes to 200. We've got nearly 300 people here. What do you say we hit that milestone? We're trying to see this game through. Swing and a miss on a slider. Strike 2 to Pena. Come on, folks. Bump it up to 200. Let's get a W. Let's go. We're right on the cusp. 1-2 the count on Jeremy Pena. Bases empty, 1 out. Wells from the belt. The pitch. Outside. He tried to hit the corner. 2 inches off. 2-2. Yordan looming on deck. The 2-2 to Pena. Hit on the ground, foul. Third base coach will pick it up. Another 2-2 coming. 7 likes away. Come on, folks. 2 seconds of your time. I'm giving you my life in return. I promise. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Oh, he wouldn't chase it. Another one outside. A cutter. Makes the count full. Full count. What do you throw here? The payoff pitch to Pena. Line to left. Foul ball. The seats come all the way out just a foot or two from the foul line. That ball was into those seats, but only a few feet foul. My goodness, another 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Gunnar with a stop. He gets up, throws. It's late. Jeremy Pena reaches on an infield hit. Gunnar did everything he could, but Pena with enough speed. Gunnar going into the hole, had to go to ground to stop it. He popped up and threw a one-hop strike to first. Alonso fully stretched out, but it's too late. And now Jordan is up, which makes this ballpark go bananas. And that will get a mound meeting for the Orioles. Folks, Adley Rutschman is having a private chat right now with Wells. There's Alonso playing with the rosin bag. He's up there for moral support. Yordan Alvarez versus Tyler Wells with the game on the line. 1 out in the 9th. This game could end with either team winning with this guy at the plate. A ground ball could end it. A deep ball could end it with 2 different teams winning. My goodness. Here we go. First pitch is a strike right in there. Wells gets ahead. He doesn't mess around. It's a straight heater. 0-1. No, what are you doing? What happened to my game? You gotta be kidding me. You better refresh immediately. What the hell? Oh my God, what are you doing? What? Do not do this to me, man. No. All night it's been like this. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ. What's the count? Oh my goodness. I'm showing 0-0. Folks, I got backed up. I just saw the first pitch strike. I've got the game up on another stream, but it's clearly behind. No spoilers, please. What the hell? Now this one's not working. You gotta be kidding me. No! No! You gotta be kidding me. The count right now on Jordan is a ball and 2 strikes. Ball's put in play. It's a fly out. Jordan with a ball to center field, shallow, and caught by Cowser for out number 2. Folks, 1 more out to go. Hang in there with me, please. What the hell, man? The batter is Isaac Paredes, and the first pitch to him is up and in for ball 1. 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. Runner at first. 1-run ball game. I am at my wit's end. Folks, hang in there. Holy Toledo. It's ball 2, 2-0. I'm way behind. I'm just now seeing the Pena at bat. What is this? What is going on, folks? I don't know what to tell you. It's now 3-0 on Paredes. Runner at first with 2 down in the bottom of the ninth. I'm reading straight off the ESPN page right now. I'm just hoping I see a final. There's strike one. 3-1 to Paredes. Tyler Wells trying to get the 1-run save. Runner at first, 2 out. A 3-1 count. Folks, I wish I could see it with my own eyes, but I've got to. It's now 3-2. Strike 2 looking after a 3-0 count on Paredes. He has taken back-to-back strikes. One more strike to end it. Full count, but with 2 down, that also means the would-be tying run for Houston is going to be off on the pitch. A 3-2 is ball 4. Ball 4 pushes the tying run to second base, puts the would-be winning run on at first. Paredes walks. And coming up next, Christian Walker. Good grief. My heart can only take so much. Somebody help me here. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here. Okay, here comes Walker now. Good grief. Unbelievable. Two out in the bottom of the ninth. First and second for Houston. It's another mound meeting for the Orioles. Christian Walker is coming up. Pardon my sinuses. Walker is 0 for 3. He reached on a hit by a pitch. All right, folks, here we go. What? What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Come on. What is it? It's like there's a gremlin messing with me right now. Going tee-hee-hee. Good grief. Stop playing with me, man. Okay, it's 0-1 on Walker. Make it 0-2 on a swing and a miss. We're 1 strike away. What are you doing, Anthony? Anthony, you did not just do that. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 out in the ninth. The pitch. Low. 1-2. Prediction. Do you think it reads like a prediction, dude? It says we won, let's go. It doesn't read like a prediction, dude. The 1-2 pitch. Up and away, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 out. Dude, you did wrong. Just own it, okay? Move on. 2-2 the count. The pitch. Fouled back. We'll do it again. Wells is up to 27 pitches here in the ninth. This has gone about as far as it can go. Two-two pitch. fouled straight back. My goodness, just a little sliver of that pitch. The game is still on. Yeah, here's a thought. When the game is on the line, don't predict anything. Great idea. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss! He struck him out! The Orioles are in the win column! 5 in a row! Come on, Baltimore! Yes, it's not your moment, dude. It's ours. Enough. Folks, the Orioles. Folks, George, somebody spoiled it. Forget it, okay? If it happened, it happened. We got to focus on the big prize. We just won 5 in a row. Everybody be happy, okay? We'll take care of whoever. And George, you're a mod, right? You're a mod. Take care of those that spoil things and help clean up the chat. That's part of the job. Folks, we just won 5 in a row. We just leapfrogged the Astros in the wild card standings. We are now 4 games under 500. I know that still doesn't sound impressive because it's not. But I'll be damned if we're not in this pennant race. We are playing some very important teams head-to-head right now. 3 in Houston, 3 in Boston after that. And we're trying to face a Red Sox team that is currently on an 11-game win streak. So we got to take this series. And somebody is hammering on the wall right behind my wall. Okay, apparently I made way too much noise. It's 10:30 a.m. where I'm sitting. I should be able to scream Orioles win at 10:30 in the morning. Folks, the Orioles in the win column. Let's talk about it. Yes. All right, let's play that one more time. All right, I would go over to the other screen, but the microphone isn't working over there. Something to work on after this stream. Folks, there is some hammering going on, and I certainly can't complain about it after the noise I've been making over the past few hours. Final score, Orioles 3, Astros 2. A big 2-run homer by Taylor Ward to give us a late lead, a 1-run lead, our only lead. Otherwise, the offense tonight wasn't their best. Lots of strikeouts. The starter for Houston, Lambert, with 10 of them. 13 Orioles struck out all told. But we did just enough. And the bullpen came in extra clutch. The Astros failed to score after the second inning. After the third inning. They got a 1-0 lead in the first, scored their second run to make it 2-1 in the third. And they did not score after that. We got that 2-run homer to make it 3-2 in the 8th inning from Ward. And held on with Kittredge and Wells pitching the 8th and 9th innings. Meanwhile, Cam Sanders, I mean, you want to talk about an Oriole debut. This guy has become a legend. This guy is responsible for getting out of a huge jam while we were still down in the ball game. It was first and third, one out, I believe, or were the bases loaded? It was one of the two, and he was able to get 2 outs without anybody scoring to keep it a 1-run Houston lead, and then the Orioles rallied for those 2 between innings to put him in a position to get the win. Cam Sanders. What a crazy ball game, folks. What matters is the W. Look at this. Look at these updated standings, will you? This is the most exciting under 500 team 100 games into a season I've ever seen. I mean, what are we doing here? Nobody else wants to go to play in October, I guess. Nobody else wants it. I know I want it. I know if we get there and I'm facing a team like, I don't know, the White Sox or the Guardians or the Rangers, who, by the way, lead their division just 1 game over 500. Honestly, I've seen a lot of these playoff brackets where the number 6 seed gets the better matchup in the next round. It always seems to work out where it's not seeded correctly. I don't feel like getting into it. My brain's already cooked, but trust me. Because the worst division winner doesn't get a bye, right? So that means the number 6 seeded team plays that division winner. But if they're the worst division winner, then you're not talking about the Rays or the Yankees. You're talking about the likes of the White Sox or right now the 1 game over 500 Texas Rangers. And, give me that in a wild card matchup on the road. I don't give a shit. Give me 2 games in the South Side. Give me 2 games in Arlington or wherever. That's the thing. That's the thing. I think I prefer, if I'm going to be a wild card team, I prefer the number 6 spot than the number 5. I'm telling you. 6 is where it's at. Folks. All right, let's talk about this box score here for a minute. I can't believe it. What a hellish night. It's been quite the emotional roller coaster, and the ball game was only part of it. Good grief. Folks, we got over 200 likes. Let me say thank you for that.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Some new subscribers in here as well. We got a super chat in here earlier from Null Hypothesis. And, any other ways to support the channel, folks, would be greatly appreciated. It's been 3 hours and 36 minutes of, everything. All the emotions. I tell you what. We got more tomorrow. Again, why couldn't this be the last game before the break? And then I could have rested after this. Now I got to go right back at it with an afternoon game tomorrow. Let's go. All right, so looking at the box score, the Orioles did out-hit the Astros 8-6. Don't think outside that Ward home run we had any other extra base hits, though. No, Adley had a double. So a double from Adley, a homer from Ward. That was Ward's 7th of the season. I might have said that was his 6th earlier. My apologies. 7 homers for Ward. Alonso drove in the other run. That's his 66th RBI. Gunnar with an 0-for-4 night at the top of this order. Sammy also went 0-for-4. Beavers and Taveras combined hitting behind Sammy. They went 0-for-4. But that 2-3-4 spot in the lineup is where it was at tonight. Rutschman got on base with a hit and a walk, scored one of the runs. Then Ward, of course, with a 2-run homer. He also drew a walk. And then Alonso drove in a run and drew a walk in that cleanup spot. But yeah, Gunnar leading off, and then the guys hitting behind 2, 3, and 4. Nothing doing. You got to get down to the 7th spot where Cowser went 1-for-4. Mayo went 1 for 4, scored a run. That might be the biggest shock of them all, that Kobe Mayo got a base hit off a right-hander. His average right now is 194. Jackson Holliday started the game and got a hit, went 1 for 2. Jeremiah had 2 plate appearances coming in for Holliday. He got on base with a walk, 0 for 1 in the other at-bat. So between the two, each of them got on base with 2 plate appearances each. Kobe Mayo got a stolen base out of nowhere, his second of the season. Orioles left 6 men on base while the Astros left 11. And I'm sure if Houston and the Houston fan base right now listening to post-game talk, that's probably one of the major talking points is that they left so many men on. They definitely had a chance to put some runs up here. I haven't even talked about Dean Kremer. I haven't even said his name yet. But yeah, Dean Kremer started this game. I almost forgot. And Dino definitely was not pitching well tonight, but he did get through 4 innings with only 2 runs given up, 4 hits. He struck out 5. But a lot of walks and a lot of deep counts. Anthony Nunez pitched 2 scoreless innings. His ERA is back under 5. Grant Wolfram then came in, and things looked like they were going to get out of control there. Wolfram allowing a couple of base runners there. That's when Sanders was then brought in to get out of that 1-out jam, and he did. Kittredge gets a hold with a scoreless 8th, and Wells, 29 pitches in that 9th inning. 29 pitches in that 9th, but he got the job done. Gave up the hit and a walk. How many guys did we walk tonight? Where's that number? A lot of them. Folks, we didn't see Cano. We didn't see Rico Garcia. And Dean Kremer wasn't on his A game tonight. We've only got 1 lefty in the bullpen. I mean, I honestly don't know how we won this ball game. It feels more like Houston lost it than we won it. 31,867 came out to Dakin Park, and this was a long ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. It's already after 11:30 on the East Coast. Folks, late night, Friday night, baseball's back. Folks, I think, let me say again, thanks to Play-by-Play with JJ for sending over the redirect. And I did already go through my apology announcement earlier. It is sincere. I'm not going to go through it all again, but yeah, I definitely lost my cool, or as the kids like to say, crashed out early on tonight with the microphone, and I don't know what's going on with my live stream connection either, because that was problematic. Everything just sort of acting weird coming back from the break. I don't know if it's just some gremlins I got to work out, or if tomorrow for the next game there's going to be more of this, but I'll try to pop a Xanax or something, I guess, before. I got to chill out. I was really, really pent up for this game, folks. Really raring to go, wanting to see this team keep the streak going, and they did. They did it. 5 in a row. Don't let it stop. Don't stop till you get enough. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's see who's streaming out here, if anybody, and I will send you their way. What a night. I'm exhausted. I am pooped. Oh, what better place to send you than none other than Rising Rhino. He's covering some Canadian football. It's the British Columbia Lions versus the Edmonton Oilers. Is that right? I'm sorry, Edmonton Elks. The Edmonton Elks. Folks, let me pop this in for a redirect and say hello to Rising Rhino, buddy of the channel who was in here earlier, always giving me a good morning. Exactly. All right, folks, come on back tomorrow, 3:50 p.m. Eastern. Coverage will begin Game 2 of this series, featuring Trevor Rogers against Spencer Arrighetti. First pitch at 4:10 Eastern. Until tomorrow, this has been the Birdwatcher, and I'll chirp at